This is the most recent vocal tract model that we have developed so far. Not only steady-state vowels, but a short phrase can also be simulated. There are 6 blocks placed in the main vocal tract. We can control these blocks by pushing up. The control can be done either manually or with the cam mechanisms. The rotating cams allow us to control the articulatory movements repeatedly. Let me demonstrate this with a set of these rotating cams. Did you hear an English phrase? Yes, it was I love you. Since I've been using this particular set of cams, which is not 100% perfect, I can hear an epenthetic vowel after the V sound. You might have noticed the same. Well, let's think of this phenomena from the articulatory phonology point of view. By the way, back in 2017, this model was designed consisting of the main vocal tract, a flapping tongue, a movable lower lip, and a nasal cavity with a controllable velopharyngeal port. When the lips are open, the tongue is at the resting position and the velopharyngeal port is closed. The output sounds like the vowel ah. The lower lip can move up and down so that we can produce the B sound with this model. It has the nasal cavity on top of the oral cavity, and velopharyngeal coupling is achieved by rotating the dial. With B gesture and the velopharyngeal port open, you probably hear the M sound. When the velopharyngeal port is closed and the lower lip is halfway closed, you will hear the W sound instead. The first half of the tongue can be rotated from 0 to approximately 90 degrees by manipulating this lever. If you do the labial gesture at the same time, you can enhance the quality of the R sound. We can have R or L depending on the length of the tongue. Thus, this model can produce the B sound, M sound, W sound, R and L sounds. So we call this model BMWRL model. With this model, more combinations of consonant sequences are available, including the cluster BR. For the study in 2017, BR was tested with different timings of labial and lingual gestures. Let's go back to the most recent model, VTM UT30D9. Previously, we discussed the BR cluster with the BMW RL model. A similar discussion can be had with this model. Although the rotating cams are useful for multiple repetitions, this time we are using linear cams to produce the BR cluster with this model. To do that, I will use 3 tracked variables: LA for lip aperture, TBCD for tongue body constriction degree, and TRCD for tongue root constriction degree. For the tracked variable LA, or minus LA in this case, it will first close for B. After B, but during R, we can still keep the lips halfway closed to enhance the quality of retroflex R. Next, for the tracked variable TBCD, The degree of constriction must be high when making the R sound. In fact, the tongue is freely movable during the bilabial sound. We can start increasing the TBCD variable within the articulation of B. Finally, the tongue root constriction can be kept for the whole phrase because we are now targeting a bra, and the pharyngeal cavity should be narrow all the time. And here we go.
Arai.
As you can hear, the phrase abra was achieved. In addition, if we insert a roughly 30 millisecond lag between B and R gestures like in this figure, you will hopefully hear the epenthetic vowel. To do this with the linear cams, you can physically shift these blocks for the TBCD gestural score to the right. And please listen.
Arai.
Thus, we see this vocal tract model can demonstrate that a schwa was inserted between the B and R sounds into this utterance. We can further discuss the targetless schwa as in Brauman and Goldstein 1992.